It's a passion that unites us, the heartbeat of everything we do. Since 1974, we've been building, reaching, expanding our limits. And yet today, one thing hasn't changed. Pensacola Christian College empowers leaders to influence the world for Christ.
Choosing a college is so much more than deciding where you're going to live for the next few years. It's choosing a culture, group of people, and academic standard that will shape you into the person you want to become. It's an exciting time, and when you visit campus, it gets even more exciting. It's your moment to get a feel for the atmosphere and community. Catch a game, sit in on classes, visit chapel, make new friends, and so much more. And now you can experience college life your way with multiple visit options. No matter when you come, you'll find a vibrant community influencing the world for Christ. You won't just blend in, you'll belong. So don't wait. See how you can experience PCC today.
Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to The Nest, the home of the Pensacola Christian College Eagles. Today, the Lady Eagles will be taking on the Lady Wildcats of Pearl River Community College in a best-of-5 match. Hi, I'm Garrett Ordway, and by my side tonight is my wife and former Lady Eagle, Carrie Ordway. We'd like to welcome you to this exciting matchup. Carrie, what are your thoughts on the Lady Eagles coming into this season-opening matchup?
You know, I think this is a really good opportunity to round off these early season games for the Lady Eagles. They've been going through their preseason practices and early matchups with an exhibition match last week, a scrimmage earlier today. So this is an exciting start to their season, still trying to get a feel for what the season is going to be like. Right,
they've been having practices for a few weeks now, and it's just exciting to see everybody back here on campus, the Lady Eagles included. And we've got a couple seniors on the Lady Eagles this season, along with a couple freshmen, but it's really a team that has some balance up and down the roster. As we wait for the Lady Eagles to begin play this afternoon, we'll remind you of their game against their exhibition against Pensacola State last Friday, where they took one out of the 4 sets from Pensacola State, and they also played Mississippi University, who they'll be playing again, I believe, next week. They played a scrimmage against them this morning. I talked a little bit with Coach Oman, who said they were able to get some of their freshman setters a little bit of time on the court. Just getting everybody with a little bit of court time right here at the beginning of the season is an important operation.
Absolutely, and once again, that ties into just kind of getting a feel for how your different players are working out and your players are working together. Sometimes these early season matchups seem a little bit disjointed, even from a player's perspective, but taking that time to really try out different matchups, different pairings, really goes a long way as the season progresses.
Right, it'll be something that the Lady Eagles look to build the chemistry over the first little bit here before they get into a NCCA kickoff tournament here coming up in the near future, where we'll be welcoming Bob Jones, Trinity, Toccoa Falls, Johnson University, among others here to the Nest it'll be on both courts here at our home venue here in the Arlen R. Horton Sports Center, where we'll get to see some of the first NCCAA games of the season.
It's always exciting to get these matchups against solid teams like Pensacola State last week, and then Pearl River Community Colleges, who have strong programs that will really challenge the Eagles. It's good to get those reps in early before you go against your conference matchups.
Right, it's always important here for the NCCAA power rankings, as we now make it into the regular season, to perform well in these matchups, to get those little points here there that will affect the seeding as we get to the regional and potentially the national tournament later on this year. Well, as we await the start of this matchup, we'll hear prayer, the national anthem, and then the starting lineups. We'll be back shortly for the tip-off.
College Eagles. Today's game is between the Pearl River Wildcats and your PCC Lady Eagles. The National Christian College Athletic Association is committed to the true spirit of competition and upholding the 4 core values of the game plan for life: love, integrity, faith, and excellence. We ask that each participant, official, and spectator joining us in exhibiting these Christ-like characteristics and help create a positive environment in which to enjoy today's competition. At this time, if you would please stand in for prayer and remain standing for the national anthem. Dear Lord, thank you for an opportunity to be here today. Thank you for the good games we've had so far. I pray that you'd bless now, help these ladies to play hard, help them have a great game, help all of us as we watch and participate just to honor and glorify you, and thank you for all that you've done for us. In your name, amen. Tonight's sports medicine coverage is provided by the Andrews Institute and Baptist Healthcare, the official sports medicine provider for Pensacola Christian College. Now, starting tonight for Pearl River, number 1, Lauren McLemore. Number 3, Anna Claire Sheffield. Number 6, Sammy Smith. Number 7, Natalie Bartholomew. Number 10, Jolie Gibson. Number 20, Juliana Overstreet. And number 24, Hannah Burks. They are led by Coach Haley Chatham. And now the starting lineup for your Pensacola Christian College Lady Eagles. A freshman from Pensacola, Florida, number 4, Hannah Romero. A senior from Port St. Lucie, Florida, number 7, Brittany Hunter. A junior from St. Anne, Illinois, number 8, Allie McGwirt. A junior from Durham, North Carolina, number 12, Victoria Hamilton. A sophomore from Kettle Falls, Washington, number 16, Catherine Lawrence. A junior from Beloit, Wisconsin, number 17, Cora Lathers. And a junior from Phoenix, Arizona, number 19, Kinsey Folker. The Lady Eagles are led by Coach Kayla Oman and assisted by Supa Leota. Our officials for tonight are Helen Kelchner, Leslie Majewski, Tremaine Gamble, and Cynthia Ellis.
We want to thank you once again for joining us for this matchup. The starting lineups, as heard a moment ago for the Lady Wildcats, number 1, Lauren McLemore, number 3, Anna Claire Sheffield, number 6, Sammy Smith, number 7, Natalie Bartholomew, number 10, Jolie Gibson, number 20, Juliana Overstreet, number 24, Hannah Burks. And for your Lady Eagles, number 4, Hannah Romero, number 7, Brittany Hunter, number 8, Allie McGwirt, number 12, Victoria Hamilton, number 16, Catherine Lawrence, number 17, Cora Lathers, and number 19, Kenzie Folker. One thing Coach Oman mentioned she was looking for the girls to come out and show some improvement on in today's matchup was their serve-receive. We see the defense getting ready here as it looks. Actually, I'm not sure who's going to be serving first here.
Tori Hamilton will be serving first for the Lady Eagles.
So we'll be watching here in a little bit for their serve-receive and to see what kind of setup they have and what improvements they'll be showing during today's matchup. Tori Hamilton, a junior, played quite a bit last season, looking forward to another great year upcoming, and she's looking to get the first point underway for the Lady Eagles during this regular season. Serves over, nice little top spin. Back set to Juliana Overstreet with the hit, and a set to Brittany Hunter, unable to make the connection there. Point goes to Pearl River. Cora Lathers wearing the dark blue jersey as the libero. Catherine Lawrence with the serve receive. Hunter with it over on that and scores. Not the perfect bump set spike that you would typically see or hope to see. Cora Lathers now back to serve. Double block there from Hannah Romero and Allie McGwirt. Good start for the Lady Eagles as Cora back to serve again. Kenzie Folker having to take that first hit, so Cora Lathers gets it up to Hannah Romero with a nice little touch, dropping in front of the back line.
As a freshman, that's something that we're going to increasingly see Hannah get better at the longer that she plays, is putting that athleticism that she already has to good use as she increases her volleyball IQ, making smart plays, especially against such a good, strong defense like Pearl River has. Something that you might see come into play in situations like we just saw.
Yeah, Romero maybe looking to go off the top of the block there, just sails out the back, and a point for Pearl River. Hannah Burks back to serve. Hamilton with a good pass to Fulker in the middle. Brittany Hunter with the kill. Number 12, Allison Carpenter, in for the Lady Wildcats. And Hannah Romero back to serve for the Lady Eagles. Outside and no back line there, able to get that one for the Lady Eagles. And the back line watches that sail long. Number 14, Grace Liu, coming in for number 7, Brittany Hunter. Looks like Hannah Romero playing all the way around here. It will be interesting to see. I believe maybe Tori Hamilton playing all the way around as well. Free ball over. You'd like to see the Lady Eagles make something of it here. McWirt. Pearl River just able to keep it up, but a touch error there caused by the Lady Eagles' excellent offensive play. Grace Liu back serving. Nice low serve, and Pearl River unable to handle it. That was one thing Coach Oman mentioned before the match to me, was they wanted to increase the difficulty of their serves. Mm-hmm. We might see some more service errors today, but she's looking for competitive serves out of the Lady Eagles. How important is that to put the opposition on the back foot right away?
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, that's your first opportunity to create the rest of the play, to set yourself up for success. Also, that's another one of those things to be working on in these early season matchups, you know, working through some of those preseason jitters, if you will.
Liu with the serve. And the Lady Eagles off to a hot start here at the beginning. Tori Hamilton down the line scores the point.
It's always fun to watch the team come right off of preseason because they've been spending so much time together, and you can really see how much they bond over those first couple of weeks together, really communicating well as they get. But also you see, you know, each part of the team was playing a part in that last point for the Eagles, and they all just celebrate each other's success so much. But once again, they recognize that it's each part of that team working together to earn that point.
Yeah, it's good to see that chemistry being built during the time before the season and then carrying that over into the games. Just a slight missed touch there by Cora Lathers on the back row. And it looks like Jolie Gibson back to serve for Pearl River. Back set from Kenzie Fulker. Good swing by McWirt. Cora Lathers covering some ground there in defense. Tori Hamilton with the tip, and it's down for the points. The Lady Eagles up 9-4 here early on. Catherine Lawrence coming in for libero Cora Lathers, who will take a brief seat. Allie McWirt with the service in. Just a little touch there over. Tori Hamilton able to dig it. Number 7, Natalie Bartholomew with a big swing, but blocked effectively by the Lady Eagles.
Already this season, we've seen Kat Lawrence, a sophomore on the Eagles, stepping into her position on the team, already making a difference on quite a number of plays. And it will be exciting to see how she continues to develop throughout the season.
You know, the Lady Eagles maybe don't have that exceptionally tall, traditional middle hitter, but Catherine Lawrence with the kill there, being in on a couple blocks, showing us she's wanting to be up to the task this season. McWirt there just a little low into the net, and Cora Lathers will return to the game for the Lady Eagles. Hannah Burks re-entering for Pearl River. But it is number 7, Natalie Bartholomew, who's back to serve. 11-5 lead for the Lady Eagles. Grace Liu with the pass. Folker with the set, and Hamilton just off the top of the tape and didn't quite roll over. Sometimes you get a little good bounce, and sometimes they just don't quite squeak over. 11-6 lead now for the Lady Eagles. That ball dipped quite a bit as it got over the net, and Hannah Romero unable to handle it up easily. Some communication pre-serve here, getting ready for the serve receive. Folker takes the first hit on kind of a short service, and Hamilton and the Lady Eagles asking for a touch, not getting one, as that sails just over the back line.
That was a good short serve, and Kenzie Folker there in the front row did a good job of getting that ball up so that it could be used by the Eagles. Relies on that opportunity, but she was there and did a good job of getting it up. It's
nice to see the Lady Eagles competitive on a scramble type of play there. One where they've maybe struggled a bit in the past. Tori Hamilton over and just out, signaled by the line judge. 11-9, Pearl River on a little string. Lady Eagles needing a good serve receive here. Pass up to Folker, back row attack from Romero. Pearl River with the swing, no touch noticed by either line judge, and the point goes to the Lady Eagles. Kenzie Folker back to serve. Hamilton, Lawrence, and Romero in the front row, Lathers and Liu in the back row. Got to capitalize on the overpass. The Lady Eagles making it difficult, and they will score the point. Folker over, knuckleball there, and it turned out to be a really great serve, point for the Lady Eagles. What have you liked from the Lady Eagles service? We talked a little bit about that, but it seems like they're really putting Pearl River on the back foot.
Yeah, I think especially right now with this current run that Folker is on, I appreciate the fact that they were coming off of a lot of momentum from Pearl River, and for Kenzie to be able to get to the back there and be able to handle the pressure of that serve and then put solid serves over. And once again, we just saw that push to the back row from the setter, Kenzie Folker, and I know that she's really pleased to see those purposeful second touches from her as well, getting the point off of that.
Yeah, a little initial wrong signal there from the ref, but the point went the correct direction. And another point there off the service from Kenzie Folker. Maybe that's one thing I've seen in previous years, that the Lady Eagles haven't been aggressive enough with their service, and this is looking like a phenomenal improvement. Up for Hannah Romero. Gets that one deep, and Lauren McLemore for Pearl River unable to handle that one. And a timeout with the Lady Eagles leading 17-9. They've come out of the gates here strong in this first regular season matchup. We'll be back with you in just a minute. All right, coming out of the timeout, the Lady Eagles leading 17-9. Kenzie Folker still with the service. She's put quite a few together here after Pearl River put quite a few together, so it's good to see that response from the Lady Eagles. Just a little touch over the net here, and Pearl River overpass and a net violation from the Lady Eagles.
The Eagles didn't get the point off of that, but you could definitely see their excitement for the solid play that they had at the net there. Once again, Kat Lawrence stepping up into this role that she has on the team this season.
Yeah, their energy, their chemistry looks to be really strong here as we kick off this first game of the regular season. And a whistle for net violation. Looked like it would have been the Lady Eagles point there anyway. Tori Hamilton back to serve. Brittany Hunter entering the game into the front row for Grace Liu.
And another sophomore, Grace Liu, has really stepped up this season already in her position on the back row.
Tori Hamilton with a good serve and scramble there. Brittany Hunter had a good hit there, and then Hannah Romero off the set from Kenzie Folker. 19-10, Lady Eagles. Good sized crowd here for what is not a preseason game, but without the full student body being back yet, it's nice to see quite a few fans out cheering on the Lady Eagles today.
Absolutely, especially with all the busyness of college students arriving to campus today, getting moved in. Probably a nice little break to come watch a little volleyball in your afternoon. Probably more fun than unpacking.
Definitely more fun than unpacking. Number 20, Juliana Overstreet back to serve for Pearl River. That one deep and too deep. Point for the Lady Eagles.
It's been fun so far this season to watch Tori Hamilton and Cora Lathers work together on the back row. Both of them are juniors on the team and have played together for a few years, but this is the first opportunity they've had to play so closely together. And as good friends and teammates, you can hear that communication between the two. Something that definitely helps when you're working together.
Yeah, touch call there by the far line judge, and the point goes to Pearl River. Yeah, getting a defense set up is a big part of a libero's job, and Cora Lather stepping into the role for the first time this season. Brooke McLeod had done that for
several years for
the Eagles.
Several years,
right, for the Lady Eagles. And, you know, that seems like it would be something that would take a few games to get into the course of the season with a new libero, getting her command of the back row.
Right, because Cora has had a lot of experience playing in the back row, defense specialist before. It's a little bit different, really running that defense from the back row, but she's really stepped into that position.
Just missed on the dig there by Hannah Romero. Point goes to Pearl River. Anna Claire Sheffield back to serve now for Pearl River. Hannah Romero puts it up to Kenzie Folker. Brittany Hunter with the swing, took a little bit off of it, and still alive. Passed into the middle and dumped over. Kenzie Folker. Grace Liu re-entering the game now to serve for the Lady Eagles. Just over the net there, and that's what you want out of a good serve. Oh, ball up there, and maybe some miscommunication. Kenzie Folker up, attempting the block there, so unable to get back for the second touch. 22-14. Jolie Gibson back to serve for Pearl River. Kenzie Folker with the set. McGirt with the swing. Blocked effectively, though, by the Lady Wildcats. Lathers with a low pass that Folker just dumped over. McGirt goes on 2, handled by Pearl River. Hannah Romero out of the back row there. She's made some good swings out of the back row so far today. Grace Liu tries to dig and unable to get that one up for in order to start the offense. Lady Eagles still leading though 22-16 here in the first set. Liu, Romero, and Lathers back for serve receive. Lathers up to Folker, back set to McGirt, just timing a little bit off. Outside for Hamilton. A little touch over, didn't quite get down in front of the back line, and it leads to a point for Pearl River. Back set to McGirt, who touches it over and finds a spot down the line, 23-17.
That was a great adjustment by McGirt. We've seen her go up with some really strong swings and coming up against that strong block from Pearl River. So for her to adjust and then get that play to play a little bit smarter there at the net.
Some good volleyball IQ there by McGirt. She started this point here with the serve. Middle for Lawrence, who just entered the game, and that one just drops in front of the Lady Eagles back line. Lathers re-enters the game as the libero. Anna Burks re-enters the game for Pearl River. Natalie Bartholomew back to serve. Liu with it up. Folker, the second hit. Hamilton finding good space down that line several times today. Pearl River, though, able to handle it. Out to Hamilton again off the block. In the middle, Folker takes the first hit. Hamilton goes on 2. Couple tough touches there, and the ball drops for Pearl River. 23-19 lead for the Lady Eagles. Coach Oman wants a quick chat, and we'll call timeout. We'll be back with you in just a minute. All right, the Lady Eagles taking the court here, looking to finish off this first set with a 23-19 lead. This might have been the rotation they kind of got stuck in last time. Bartholomew ran off a few points. We'll see if they can, with that timeout, right the ship a little bit. Grace Liu up to Kenzie Folker, outside to Hamilton. Goes quick and scores before the block was able to get over. That was a nice shoot set over to Hamilton there.
Yeah, and we know that the Lady Eagles have really focused on serve receive a lot recently as well. And that was a great serve receive from, I believe, Liu to set up that play.
Folker now trying to finish it off and just serves it a little deep. 24-20 now. As Anna Claire Sheffield comes back into the game, the libero Lauren McLemore back to serve for Pearl River. Lathers handles the serve a bit awkwardly as it was deep. It's still up though. Hamilton gets the swing in, puts it deep, and Pearl River unable to handle it. Point Lady Eagles. That'll wrap up the first set by a score of 25-20. Great to see the Lady Eagles get off to a quick start there in the first set. We've got about a 3-minute break here between sets, and we'll be back with you for the second set. All right, both teams taking the court here again to get this second set underway. A couple of numbers from the first set. Tori Hamilton leading the way with 6 kills on 14 attempts. Kenzie Folker as the lone setter in a 5-1 with 9 assists. 3 aces, 3 errors for the Lady Eagles. A testament to their aggressiveness with a couple of aces. A great job limiting their service errors. We'll see if they're able to keep that up here as we move into the second set.
You know, Garrett, we were talking about how the Lady Eagles tend to come out really strong, and I know that's something they're working on, continuing that momentum, so it'll be interesting to see if they can continue that momentum from the first set into the second set here.
Couple changes for the Wildcats. We've got a different libero, Allison Carpenter. We've got Addie McNeely. We've got Jasmine Burdine playing for the Pearl River Lady Wildcats. And a quick point there for number 20, Juliana Overstreet. Back to serve. Lathers unable to quite handle that one. Coach Oman with some quick instructions on the setup for serve receive. Over, not over, short into the net from Pearl River, and we'll see one of the Lady Eagles going back to serve. There it is. Cora Lathers. Early season, it takes a little bit to know what the exact rotation might be.
Especially when you are, working around and changing things up pretty consistently.
And an out call.
That hit the antenna.
From Pearl River, giving the point to the Lady Eagles, tied up now at 2-2. Lathers up for the serve, and Anna Claire Sheffield puts that one into the net. Gamble into the game for Hannah Romero. That hit long from Pearl River, and the Lady Eagles take a quick 4-2 lead. This is Gamble, a senior, her first action, I believe, today against Pearl River. Volker into the middle for McWhird, a strong swing. Up for Hunter, off the block, still alive. Jasmine Birding with the hit for Pearl River. Hunter directing some traffic. Volker up, back set for the lefty Gamble, and a net violation from Pearl River. Gamble, a lefty, slotting into that weak side. A little bit of moisture on the courts.
Tying shoes, cleaning up moisture. A little housekeeping in between volleys here.
That must have been what Hunter, I saw her motioning something during the point. Thought she might have been directing the back row, but maybe a little bit of moisture there. And the officials are ready, we are ready. Cora Lathers with the serve. An awkward little back row
tip
push that somehow fell in front of the Lady Eagles there. Sometimes the awkwardness of an attack can be advantageous.
Yeah.
Birding with the serve. Hamilton overpass. No first offense there for the Lady Eagles. A dig though, and still playing. McWhird puts it over on 3. Up for Bartholomew. Hunter digs it. I'm sorry, Hunter hit it. Lathers dug it after the block. Too much there from Pearl River for the Lady Eagles.
And after a couple of kind of wild plays like that, you really want to see the Eagles see if they can control the pace of this next volley.
You want to get that good pass into your offense. This looks good. Gamble with the swing, looking for a touch and no call there as it sails just over the back line. Ideally, with a good serve receive, you're setting up that first offense. No attempt there from the Lady Eagles as Hamilton watches it just tick the back line. Romero re-entering for Gamble. Hamilton with the pass in the middle for Volker. McWhird with the swing. Blocked, though, by Pearl River. Quite a few blocks here at the start against the Lady Eagles. The back row of the Lady Eagles has been able to scoop up a couple of those blocks, but unable to restart the offense effectively. Romero with the touch.
And I was getting ready to say that's really, I think the Lady Eagles had gotten up some confidence with their swings, which is what we saw with them kind of swinging into that big block and losing the point a few times. And when you have that, you really just need to take a minute to collect yourself and remember to place the ball effectively, which Romero did on that last play.
And she comes up there with the ace on a good diving serve in front of the back row, or in front of the serve receive there. You like to see the confidence of the Lady Eagles with the swings, but you've got to find that IQ of knowing when to tip. Volker with the block there, recovers for the second hit, and Lathers unable to
like a little miscommunication
get
there.
it over there. Sammy Smith into the game for Pearl River as Anna Claire Sheffield back to serve. Lathers to Volker, outside to McWirt with the touch, and a double hit there by, I believe that was number 20, Juliana Overstreet. Grace Liu into the game and back to serve, gets the call from Coach Oman. Lathers gets to that dump. McWirt goes on two, and it's effective.
And that was a really smart play out of Allie there. She saw that the Pearl River ladies were a little bit out of rotation there and really capitalized on that.
Lou gets it in play. A little awkward pass, but Pearl River able to attack. Hannah Romero with a set that was a ways off the net, unable to get that one over and down. I guess she's in the back row. It needed to be a ways off the net. Looking to get that top spin. Jolie Gibson back to serve for Pearl River. Down the line and out. Cora Lathers right on top of it, decided to let it drift out of bounds. That can be a tough call for those serve-receive players. McWirt with the serve. She takes the dig. Liu up on two. Hamilton gets it over. Pearl River outside, blocked, and as it came down, a little bit of a extended contact call there from the official, but we see Lawrence right in there on the block again, all around the ball so far today. Bartholomew back to serve for Pearl River. Lou got kind of handcuffed there as she tried to two-hand that pass, and it falls back out of bounds. Pearl River takes the lead at 11-10. Volker up for Lawrence. Volker and Lawrence there on the block, and they whistled that there was no contact. So 4 hits from Pearl River. Ties the game back up at 11. Volker back to serve. She'll look to extend her good performance from the first set, and she starts it off there with the ace. Skims the tape and unable to complete as the timing was off between Jolie Gibson and Sammy Smith for Pearl River. Knuckler that just sailed long. Allison Carpenter, the libero this set, into serve for Pearl River. That one's deep, and the Lady Eagles watch it go out. A 14-12 lead here as we're about halfway through this second set. Hunter entering the game for Lou. Hamilton back to serve. Jump serve. Outside for Burdine. Dug out, though, by the Lady Eagles. Still up, but that was a tough one for them to handle.
You know, that was a really strong hit, and the Lady Eagles defense did a good job of getting that up. Just weren't quite able to do anything with that.
Unable to get the next couple hits,
yeah.
But You like to see the block positioned, the defense positioned behind the block. And everyone, it felt like on Pearl River, going for that, got it up, but unable to get that second hit. And point goes to the Lady Eagles. Certainly, I think the defense of the Lady Eagles helped a lot by their block. I think with Catherine Lawrence being a presence there in the front, makes the job for the back row quite a bit easier, doesn't it, Carrie?
Yeah, well, you know, your block is such a pivotal part of the back row because they are taking away some of that back row territory that you're covering. And so when the block is functioning as it's supposed to be, that's really the only way the back row can function as it's supposed to, especially when you go against these teams with the stronger hitters.
Pearl River just inside the antenna there and down for the point. Burdine back to serve, and a little bit of moisture again on the court. And a little more moisture on the court. Burdine back to serve. Lathers to Hamilton. Awkward, but they're playing it. And the block there slows it down a little bit for Lathers. McGwirt now with a good over to the side. The block there again. Unable to quite dig out after that block, but you can see the energy from the Lady Eagles still up here as we move deeper into the second set. And into the tape, not able to get over. 17-15 lead now for the Lady Eagles. Hannah French entering the game on defense for Pearl River. Hannah Romero back to serve. Into the middle, Hannah Romero digs it. Folker outside to, not sure if there was a play Hunter was expecting, but no one there to connect on that third hit. Anna Claire Sheffield now back for the serve for Pearl River. Folker in the middle to McGwirt. Tries to just touch it over, but Pearl River ready for that one. High ball up for Natalie Bartholomew's swing. Outside to Hunter, who swings off the block and down on the Pearl River side. Point to the Lady Eagles. Grace Liu in for Brittany Hunter. Serve just over. Bartholomew with the swing. Liu there for the dig. Looked like a back row set there for Hannah Romero. Outside, blocked, but just out off the block of the Lady Eagles. Jolie Gibson will re-enter for Addie McNeely and head back to serve for Pearl River. 18-17 Lady Eagle lead, tightly contested here in this second set after a 25-20 win in the first set for the Lady Eagles. And as this game gets tied up 18-18, the Lady Eagles will take a timeout. We'll be back with you in just a minute. All right, exiting the timeout from the Lady Eagles, we've got Jolie Gibson back serving for Pearl River. That ball sails deep and out. Is that an effective timeout?
Yeah, absolutely.
By the coach there?
There have been several moments like that where I have been getting ready to say that this is a pivotal point for the Eagles to get, and they've been helped out by the Wildcats.
Up in the middle, Lathers there on the dig after the block, and didn't need a touch. It hit the line for a Lady Eagles point.
It's a rare third hit out of the setter, Kenzie Folker there, and I know that she's always excited when she gets that opportunity.
And a service error, though, by McWhirt gives the point back to Pearl River. Birding entering the front row for Pearl River as Natalie Bartholomew goes back to serve. This is the rotation the Lady Eagles have gotten stuck in a couple times. We'll see if they're able to get out of it quickly. Good pass by Lou to Folker outside to Lawrence, who tried to go cross court and just missed. Coach Oman telling her to get through the ball there a little bit. Smile from Lawrence as the set ties up 20-20. Folker up to the back row for Romero, off the block. Folker there. Lawrence scrambling from Pearl River, still scramble now for the Lady Eagles, up for Hamilton. And pancaked and unable to get the third hit over as the Lady Eagles pick up the point.
Grace Liu really played a pivotal role in that play. The Wildcats came off with one of those unpredictable off-speed hits, and she read it really well and was right there to keep the play alive.
Folker over and in, outside for Birding for Pearl River. Lawrence puts it over on two, out of system here, and into the net and down for a Lady Eagles point. 22-20, Folker serving for the Lady Eagles. The Lady Eagles doing an excellent job scrambling even when they're out of system a little bit today. Several points off of that. A touch, Lathers was there. Now a block. And you love seeing the hustle out of these Lady Eagles. Unable, though, to secure the point. 22-21, a slim lead here for the Lady Eagles as Sammy Smith goes back to serve. Folker over on two. Sheffield wise to it, though. Now Hamilton from the weak side, able to get that one off the tape and down.
You kind of have a feeling that Hamilton was waiting for that opportunity. I think she had that in her head to go down line. Saw that open spot.
And now she goes back to serve. With a big serve out of Hamilton today. And that one off a Lady Eagle in the net. Oh, I'm sorry.
There's a net violation.
From Pearl River. Point to the Lady Eagles. Set point now 24-21. Lathers with the set to Romero, who digs it out after the block. Libero for Pearl River outside. Folker sets Hunter up to go on two. Good dig, though, by Pearl River, and then a swing and out for a second set victory, 25-21. Great perseverance there by the Lady Eagles. They take a 2-0 lead here over the Pearl River Wildcats. We'll take a few-minute break and be back with you for the third set. Welcome back for the third set here between the Pensacola Christian College Lady Eagles and the Pearl River Community College Lady Wildcats. The Lady Eagles hold a 2-0 lead. And it will be, I believe, Tori Hamilton back to serve first for the Lady Eagles in this third set. Bit of a quieter second set for Tori Hamilton offensively. However, she did double her dig count from 5 to 10 in that second set. However, the rest of the offense got going for the Lady Eagles. Lawrence, Romero, McGuirt all coming up big at different points throughout that second set. Hamilton with the jump serve. Starts it. However, Anna Claire Sheffield with the first offense for Pearl River takes a 1-0 lead. Lathers up to Folker, outside for Hunter, off the block and scores. Brittany Hunter with just her 4th kill of the day.
As one of the seniors on the team, we've really seen Brittany Hunter take advantage of that particular play. I can think of so many times when I've seen her use that block to her advantage, just like she did.
The double block there from McWhirter and Romero, unable to quite take care of that attack from Pearl River. Hannah Burks now back to serve for Pearl River. Into the net and point to the Lady Eagles. McWhirter off the block. Romero right there, and back set over from Folker, scores the point. Folker has been really effective with her offense so far this afternoon.
Yeah, absolutely. Which is really interesting, and we've talked about this before, but Folker really played a lot of defense growing up and throughout high school. So for her to be able to step into the setter position on the Eagles, which is the only position she's played since she's been here, but also show such proficiency with her offense in the front row as well.
That's maybe something as a setter you have to learn when to be able to take those little dump overs.
And that's definitely something that we've seen her improve on over the last 3 years, is being...
She's got the sole control of the offense this year so far, as the only setter we've seen in the game. Romero with a phenomenal dig, earning some ooze from behind, and the ball drops for a point for the Lady Eagles. That contagious energy for the Lady Eagles. You can see them enjoying themselves this afternoon. And a deep swing from Pearl River sails out of bounds. This Lady Eagles team coming off a regional championship last year, looking to build for this year. A couple new players. It's good to see that chemistry already forming between the team. Hunter just gets it over. And now a dump. Romero flies in. Hunter with the swing. Doesn't quite get down. McGirt and Hunter up for the block, but it splits them. And a point for Pearl River. This Lady Eagles defense seems to get to a lot of those digs. And it's good to see them able to get it up and keep playing. Hunter off the block, and a point for the Lady Eagles. Grace Liu entering the game now. Lou over. She's had a good serve all day. And Folker scrambling, gets it to Romero, who just kind of puts it over, but an overpass from Pearl River, and McWirt doesn't waste it. A 7-3 lead for the Lady Eagles. Lou just not quite able to get that one over. Sarah McKinney exiting the game for Jolie Gibson, back to serve. Up for Kenzie Folker in the middle, back set to McWirt, off the block and down. Folker seems to have really good timing with all of the hitters.
Yeah, and I think that ties into some of what we talked about earlier, that we have this really solid core of juniors on the team this year who have been playing together for a long time, several of them, and then you have the 2 seniors, Brittany and then Bethany as well. All of them have been playing together. And
Certainly
then some just really aggressive freshmen and sophomores coming in as well.
Yeah, that timing helped by that familiarity, certainly. And that one just wide, no touch recorded, and a point for the Lady Eagles. McWirt back to serve. Middle hit from Pearl River, but a dig there. And outside to Hamilton. Flying through the air for the kill.
And once again, another really smart play out of Hamilton, going up against a really big block, but just really placing that well.
Forcing Pearl River down 10-4 here in the third set to use their first timeout. We'll rejoin you after this timeout. (10-4) lead for the Lady Eagles. McWirt back to serve with a 2-0 lead here against Pearl River Community College. Coming over the bench for that timeout, the Lady Eagles with that energy that we were hoping they'd keep up here as we make it into the middle of this match.
And you know, we mentioned that coming out of the first set, that traditionally in the well, at least for the last few years, the Lady Eagles have been kind of notorious for starting off with really high energy and letting that taper a little bit, and that's something that we've definitely not seen out of the group tonight, but it's also something that we know that they've been working on, and you keep hearing from the coaching staff as well to keep up the energy, keep it up, which is obviously a lot easier to do when you're being as successful as they are right now.
McWirt with the kind of soft serve and some awkward touches there, but it's still up. Romero with the dig, a help from Lawrence over. Back set from Pearl River. Lou, however, there on the off-speed touch. Lawrence with a little off-speed of her own. McWirt with the dig to Lawrence, who puts it right over and scores. Lawrence with some great net awareness throughout that point leads to the score for the Lady Eagles. outside, but Lou right there. Again, with a good block positioning, it's easy for the defender to know where to be. Off Lawrence, McWirt. Lou to Hamilton with the swing. Another one off the block. Lou there, gonna take a big swing from Romero. Not quite enough. But you love the hustle that these Lady Eagles are playing with, getting the ball up, having a chance there for each other.
Absolutely. And, you know, regardless of even the outcome of this game or this match tonight or this afternoon, the success that the Lady Eagles have been having already should be really encouraging to them. Pearl River has been a consistently good opponent for the Eagles, and the Eagles have actually come up short in their last at least 2 matchups with Pearl River over the last couple of years. And I think this really attests to the growth of the Eagles as a team.
Growth of the Eagles as a team, as a program, is something Coach Oman has been working toward for several years, building off now that regional championship from last year. This could be a good start for the confidence building as they take now a 15-5 lead here in the 3rd set. Folker back to serve. Some great serving out of the Lady Eagles today. Folker definitely 3 aces coming into this 3rd set. That ball, though, just finding a home as Pearl River scores a point. Sammy Smith back to serve for Pearl River. Lou passing to Folker. Outside, weak side for Hamilton. And that one is in. Hunter entering for Lou. Hamilton with the jump serve. Off of Hunter's block and just gets past the back line defense there. Assistant Coach Leota giving some pointers there on that very close block. Folker to Lawrence. However, blocked by Pearl River. And the defense unable to get it back up to restart the offense. Not a good enough pass there to start the offense. Libero Lathers saying it was her fault. They'll look to have a better serve receive here. Still leading 16-9. Giuliano Overstreet gets it started for Pearl River. And not a great pass out, but Romero sets it back into the middle. Lady Eagles unable to start the offense here effectively to get out of this little point run from Pearl River. Coach Oman, sensing a little break needed, calls timeout, and we'll rejoin you again after a short break. Lady Eagles getting into serve-receive rotation. Looks like Lawrence might be dropped a little deeper here to help with that. And that one, Hamilton called out. It dove at the last second and ended up in for a point for Pearl River. Lathers up to Folker, outside to Hunter, and that was better. Would have been a kill, I believe, anyway. However, a net violation from Pearl River. You see when the offense runs effectively, the block wasn't there from Pearl River. Lathers now with the serve. Up in the middle, blocked for the point from the Lady Eagles. McWirt and Romero in there.
We've seen McWirt really step into this middle hitter position very well this season so far.
Yeah, maybe not your traditional middle, but athletic, able to move side to side. Likes swinging from the middle, it seems. Hamilton up to Folker, back set to Romero. Off the block, Folker unable to handle it after that. 18-14 now the lead for the Lady Eagles. The lead tightening a little bit, but served out of the back by Pearl River, and Hannah Romero now back to serve. Hannah French entering for Hannah Burks for Pearl River. Blocked. Still alive though. That one too high for the block, and no touch leads to a point for the Lady Eagles. 20-14 lead for the Lady Eagles, and that will be a timeout from Pearl River. 20-14 lead here with the Lady Eagles also leading 2-0. We'll rejoin you after a quick break. Lady Eagles looking to finish off this match in 3 sets with a 20-14 lead in this set. Pearl River has used both of their timeouts. The Lady Eagles with 1 remaining. And that serve goes off and out of bounds, point for the Lady Eagles. (21-14). The Lady Eagles and their fans starting to feel it here as we move towards a potential win. Blocks, solo block by McWirt, and unable to get it back over Pearl River. Feels like everything is working today for the Lady Eagles.
It really, I think they're seeing the results of a lot of hard work over the last couple of weeks for sure.
Romero with a soft serve, just over, off the block and down. Folker saying she got a finger on it. Getting into serve, receive. McWirt takes it. Folker gets it over to Hunter, who swings and scores.
You know, swinging out of the right side there is not Hunter's normal position, but she really played that particular play very well, putting it cross court where there was an opening on the court.
She leaves for Grace Liu to come in and serve with a 23-15 lead. Nice tight over the net there. Up from Pearl River, and just a jump block, kind of awkward touch there from the Lady Eagles, unable to get that up for any offense. Jolie Gibson back to serve for Pearl River. Lathers takes it. Kind of an awkward little knuckle there on the serve, and she's unable to get a pass up to Folker. Hamilton dropping a little for serve receive. And she slides a little bit.
It's these positions right here where we have seen the Lady Eagles improved so far this season, where they've had a few plays that have gone not their way. And so far tonight, they've been pretty successful at taking back control of these plays.
McGuire with a big swing there.
I think they've done an excellent job of not letting the momentum shift to the other side for too long. You know, there have been a few several point stretches, but they've really maintained good control over the game, and especially the pace of play as well.
The energy has stayed up even through some of those little down runs. McGuire gets the point started. Folker back set to Romero with the big swing, and it just sails long. Point to Pearl River. Lathers will re-enter as the libero on the back row. Burks in for French for Pearl River. 24-19 the lead for the Lady Eagles. Looking to set up first offense here. Liu gets it to Folker, dumps it. Kept alive though by Pearl River. Lathers to Hamilton, takes that one. Folker with the swing, and the setter with the final kill. 25-19, third set victory for the Lady Eagles, who win this match over Pearl River in 3. Carrie, what did you like that you saw today from the Lady Eagles?
You know, I think what I just mentioned there at the end is probably what I was most impressed with and pleased with coming out of the Lady Eagles tonight, just staying in control, you know, accepting that they're going to make some mistakes, but really limiting the number of unforced errors that they had. You know, we've talked about the strong serves that the Lady Eagles put up tonight, and they had a few service errors, but really limited the number of those, and I think that's a really good sign moving forward into the season, especially with it being as early in the season as it is right now.
Right, you like to see that energy stay out throughout the entire match. You like to see the improvements that it looks like in the chemistry, in the timing between the setters and the hitters, and we're looking forward to a great season here for the Lady Eagles. Well, thank you for joining us for this Lady Eagles volleyball match. Tuesday, September 6th, the Lady Eagles will take on the University of Mobile here in the Nest. We hope to see you there, and we'll see you next time.